Detox, 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 detox. Sit inside a spirit, unblock, unlock, whoa. Detox, 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 detox. Meditate with self until everything stops. Detox, 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 detox. Yeah, you better. Detox, 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 detox. Yeah, let me talk.
What's going on? Nah, I'm just playing. I was about to give y'all that presidential welcoming. But nah, man, what's up? Welcome to another episode of You Got the Juice. I'm Eric Hurom. We live. It's 5. You know what time it is. You know what's going on. How have you guys been enjoying everything? For me, this Hurom H70 has been a beast. It is time, not this episode, but it is time for us to stack up all the juicers. We're waiting on one more in the mail. Ooh, one more in the mail. Waiting on one more in the mail so we can stack them all next to each other and I give y'all that bird's eye view of how they all work in tandem. And just, so you can understand how you want to go about purchasing your juicer. Never forget, we have our cannoli codes, right? I put up the cannoli code. I'll make sure you got your Am Chef code, and it's always in our bio. So just take a look in our bio. So the cannoli, the Am Chef, and now we got the Hurom, the black and white codes, right? Hurom black and white codes. I always want to make sure I give you guys that just to start the episode off, just to let you know that you do have purchasing power. And if you're just now getting into the game, because it's called Juicing for Beginners, you just have a guide on how to do things. Speaking of which, today's episode, man, I went with the plums. Plums are, not too high in sugar, so I love plums. But on top of that, they're kind of high on that pH scale. And, we talked about the juice meter, right? We invented the juice meter. So on that juice meter, it's going to go up high as far as the juice meter isn't just about taste, but we want to keep it good with health and alkalinity, right? How good is an alkaline environment versus an acidic environment? And it's called a pH balance because you want to have a balance of acid and alkaline. So we got the plums. We're doing good on that. We have these seeded red grapes, which are always sweet. They taste really good in the juicer. We got some beets too. And I chopped them up off cam because I got a little too happy. But these were three medium size, about that good. 3 medium size beets. I chopped the front of it, so like the head and the tail, I chopped them off. And you obviously know what the head and tail is. And then I took a potato peel and just, shaved it and then cut it down. That's gonna give you the best taste of beets because they can be gritty and a little, you can taste the dirt if you don't wash them too well. So just something to put my Juicing for Beginners on game. Got a little bit of ginger here. Probably was like 1 knob, so maybe a little bit more. Look at that compared. Just a little bit more than 1 thumb. But man, I'm excited to see what we got going. Me, so I ain't even trying to play around with it. The first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna put the beets in first, because that's gonna be the hardest thing for the juicer to process. And if you know anything about juicers, any of them, it's always a good idea to put the hardest thing in first, but then chop it up real fine so that it doesn't have to work too hard. Next, I'm gonna do the plums next, and you always have to cut around that pit. The pit is gonna be in the middle, and I'm gonna make sure I don't waste any fruit. See, look, there it is. So for my Juicing for Beginners, look at here. You see that? Hold on. Let me get it all the way out. Let's get it all the way out. Yeah, let's get it all the way out there. Come on now, girl. All right, you see that? That right there is a pit. Your juicer is not going to be able to handle crushing that up. You can damage your product like that. So whenever you're dealing with plums, plums, peaches, any stone fruit, right? Stone fruit. Those are stone fruit. You just want to make sure that you are cutting it correctly so that you don't end up hurting your juicer. Because I remember when my Nama, y'all know what's up with my Nama, that's my baby. And when my Nama had ran into some peaches, it got damaged kind of bad, and I was like, oh snap, but I didn't know any better at the time. And now that I know better, my Nama will never face those peaches again. I cut it up the correct way. So just some FYI for my people out there that's trying to get into juicing, trying to learn about juicing. And, this is a good time to segue. On the channel, we always talk about emotions. And sometimes we do have a tendency to focus on the darker emotions. But today I want to talk about joy. What gives you joy? What is joy? I think joy comes from a state of contentment, happiness, right? You found happiness within your life. You found things that make you feel radiant, that make you shine bright. Some things that give me joy, this channel. I love being able to do this for y'all. Even when it's tough, even when I have to come up with new ideas, even when myself and my team, shout out to my team, hey team, even when me and the team have to work on, just new camera angles, whenever, we're sitting here trying to come up with new ideas for you guys, it just gives me joy to be able to do this for you because, one, I remember who I was before juicing, and then two, I know a lot of people, the comments y'all leave, man, it just let me know that one, y'all receiving information, and two, it help y'all. Y'all come to see your boy, but y'all come to get the helpful information, and you want to take your life from surviving to thriving. So, I'm really honored, and it gives me a lot of joy to be able to do that for y'all. Honestly, no BS. So, some other things that give me joy: making music, writing poetry, being a student. It does actually give me joy. I'm not, people be like, you like to write papers? No, but it does give me joy to learn new information, especially when it comes to healing and helping people. Other things that give me joy, I don't know. I have to continue to do self-discovery and get to know myself better. Getting to know God really well, that, not saying I know God really well, but getting to know God and building my relationship with God, that gives me a lot of joy. So, just things like that. Striving to try to be a better human being than I was yesterday gives me joy. So, type in the comments below what gives you joy, man. Talk to us. And with that being said, you know what time it is. We gotta turn the juicer on. Let's see. Oh yeah. And by the way, I didn't even pose for the picture this time, so you know it's gonna come when I pull up. When it's time to pull up, we posing for that picture. So immediately we can see the juicing is flowing well. It's pushing out all of the excess, and it's coming out real hard. So it's letting me know that it's processing. We're gonna get some good juice from it because it's kind of dry. It's like real dry. Y'all ready for that Halloween episode? You know what I'm saying? We're going to see what we can do for that Halloween episode. Y'all ready for that? Let's do it. Let's see where we at on the juice meter. Okay. Now, I'm not going to lie. When it comes to the Hurom, the A70, it's one of my favorite features, man. That juice meter built up for y'all, that's hard. That's definitely tough. But anything else you guys want to see in the comment section, or like you want to see from the channel, let us know. We're looking for people to collab with. So if you're on YouTube and you do juicing, definitely collab with us. We would love to have you. And we're just, browsing to see who we can work with. That would be, just a great way to intersect with people. I'm interested. With that being said, if you have any questions, holla at us at yougotthejuicenow@gmail.com. yougotthejuicenow@gmail.com. Make sure y'all get that season 1 ebook, man. Put that thing up right here. Put it up right here, right now. I'm working real hard on season 2 for y'all. I'm up every day working on season 2 book. So get ready. And we got some giveaways coming up for that season 2 book. So get ready. Might be a big giveaway coming up soon. If you've been watching, we're gonna see. So, talked about the ebook. You got your discount codes. Make sure you're checking those link in bios for your codes. Any other recipes y'all want to see before we wrap out season 2? Like, I think season 2 will come to a close at the end of the year. Yeah, I think we do season 2 come to the close at the end of the year. But let's see, where the juice meter at? The juice meter is full. Let's see what we're doing. Ooh, look at that red. That ruby red. And we know like red is for the heart, man. So it's good that we getting the juice that's for the heart. Get that blood pumping. Keep that mind pumping. All right, it's doing real good. It's doing really good. The pulp really moving, cool. Now I will say with the Hurom, it's really good because of the lack of pulp that's in it. Some of the juices can be grainy and gritty. I haven't had that experience with the Hurom, so it's a really cool feature. I really appreciate that feature. Shout out to Hurom for that. Let's see. All right, now the part we gotta take the picture. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I feel like a radio host. All right. Ooh, I can smell it. This is gonna be interesting. All right, who are you? Because you look weird. That's healthy. Let's start there. It's healthy. But in addition to just being healthy, I can't taste them beets as much as I normally do. Normally when I have just beet juice or watermelon beet juice, I'll be wanting to hold my nose because the beets just be non-forgiving. And they're good for your body, but it don't always taste the greatest. This actually tastes pretty good. I can get through the beets with this. I can get through the grapes with this. I could definitely taste the plums, but it's a hint. So this juice might not make the book, but it's still good. So I want you guys to definitely think about that. Other than that, typing them comments was giving you joy. You have all of your different codes, your books. You have everything you need, okay? Thank you, God, for giving us everything we need. We love you. Juice Man out. We'll see you next time.